Greetings, humans. Spinningmantis here with Squirt Reynolds.
Howdy.
We are getting ready to start episode 3 of Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
Recently wrapped up. Episode 2.
Episode 4?
Episode 2. We wrapped up recently. This save file. And we're getting ready to start episode 3 called A Crooked Mile.
Grab that car.
Yeah, right? What's he trying to do? Oh, he's a dog chasing a car.
Oh, how funny.
I get it.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt.
Yeah,
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that thing.
And so we kind of ended there in the murder scene where the
They had the Snow White
What is it?
blade.
fantasy...
It's Crane.
Ooh!
gross.
I just noticed that his hand was going up the skirt. I don't think I
real
noticed
gross.
that at all before.
How could you not? That was pretty extreme.
Well, I was looking at the faces, like... But, yeah, I was like, oh my god. For real?
Really gross.
That's icky.
Icky bod cream.
Indeed.
Fucking creep.
Fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there?
Not now,
You know,
Beast.
Other than the...
Not now.
I have a right to know. If
you
my
don't.
wife is...
Honey,
Has nothing to do with her.
Shit!
Crane's been...
Oh, he's getting crazy.
calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Crane might follow her.
Please explain this to me.
Crane might be following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
Trip
Bridge.
trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful.
What do you mean?
When you tell her.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Okay. That's legit. Yeah, maybe in the original story, did Snow White fall asleep? Okay,
Yeah,
so
she ate
maybe,
that apple.
Right. So yeah, she probably is like all messed up about people like groping her in her sleep or something. That's
And then Sleeping Beauty, the same thing. Oh, that's Beauty and the Beast. Different.
right. But was she like trapped in Beast Castle or something in the original story? I can't remember how she wound up with Beast.
I don't
Her
remember.
dad sell her to Beast, like a mail order bride. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, I think we can walk around this area.
To be asked to speak to you.
What?
There's a funeral happening like in the
Oh.
junkyard.
A few fables she used to
And
read.
the trash.
If you were here, then
Poor Ted.
You were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
She's like, don't come
I
over
know
here.
as well as you that it will never subside.
Don't interrupt.
But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well.
She actually changed her outfit, which is nice.
And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss.
Talk to Lawrence,
And it is
yeah,
in that
so...
spirit that I'd
Again,
like
he
to talk
didn't-
about
he wasn't alive when I
what
played
you've
this
all been
before,
so
so-
grateful to share with me.
Your Highness.
Oh, Sheriff.
Stubborn and
I'm sorry,
rash and smart.
Why are
I
you
didn't
here?
see you there.
She carried a torch.
What are you
for the
doing
old
here?
ways, for tradition.
When I heard Holly's sister had been killed as well, it just felt like the
Most of all, it's
thing I should do. I think they knew each other, Faith and Lily.
dearly loved her
I'm not
friends.
sure.
They probably did.
I was angry at first, when I heard that Lily was getting a funeral. And Holly was getting closure. I wanted that too. And I wanted it for Faith. But then I remembered Faith lived a story Lily never did. She had her adventure. She got to live in the light of forever after with me. For a while. So let Lily have the better finish. It all
I'll
evened it
get
out
the killer.
in the end.
I'm gonna get the guy who did this, Lawrence.
Thank you, Bigby. And thanks for saving my life. Take care of things, okay?
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
I don't want trouble.
Look, Holly, I'm not here to start trouble.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise
He
me?
didn't throw it in the well.
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He'd disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the
that's true.
truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me
Sorry,
Bigby gives
I
a
didn't know.
shit about this.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway?
I'm here
And
to
don't
talk
say
now.
it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
I just want Lily's
You hear
killer.
me?
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly, nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
I didn't
Let's
even
go,
see Narissa
Holly.
was there.
It's your turn
And they
to
all
talk.
have the neck thing going on. And I do think some shit's gonna go down here pretty soon.
This better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just
shit, I don't know.
resets the clock.
Crane's obsessed
You
with you.
dragged me away from a funeral, and now you want to pull the
Missed it.
lost little kid in a mall routine? Look, I can't read your mind, and I don't really feel like standing here trying, so I'm going back. We'll talk about this later.
Snow,
Narissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
Take your time.
It's just that something's come up.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
Yeah. A couple minutes aren't gonna make any difference.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Yeah,
No?
thanks.
I did. It helped
That's
a
a
lot.
good answer. Very good.
Thanks.
Non-committal.
Nerissa!
Yeah,
Coming!
Uh-oh. Screen's kind of frozen.
Weird.
Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Yep. That was good. Just going to the options menu, fixed it.
Constable? Wait. Easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
You're about to
That
regret
way,
this.
it's proper.
I'd tell you to run, but it won't do any good. Just make it more fun for me.
What are you dreaming about? You ain't a fast enough pup to prevent me from emptying both barrels into Snow White's face over there. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You have 3 seconds to fuck off before this goes to a place you don't want it to.
Oh, I don't have my stopwatch on me. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother,
You think I'm scared?
speak your mind. Fastly now.
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
The hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
D stop this shit.
Settle down now.
Stop this shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly,
calm down, Holly.
don't move.
Calm down, Holly.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill you!
That's it! Oh, my God.
Damn.
Holly!
Oh, it turned out the first time I played through
I got it
this.
done.
Yeah, like shoot someone by mistake. Whatever we do, we're not gonna... Did he shoot me in the face?
It looks like he just shot you in the face. Oh,
Shoulder.
shoulder face.
Shotgun. Well, now they're murderers. They're bad people.
Those Tweedledees and their Tweedledums. Those sons of bitches!
No good. See, like the woodsman and stuff, I think, like, without giving away any spoilers, you know, I think he's more like the red herring guy. You suspect first, and you know, he's a complex character, but he's not really the bad guy, the big bad wolf. So point out to people when you see him walk by. Did you say that before?
I don't know if they're in this one, just like in the opening sequence. Or not. I guess this is the opening sequence when you're doing the selecting a game. He's just sort of like walking there. Walking by
right.
him.
It's in the game select screen. I know what you mean now. Yeah, you do see the silhouettes there too. Gotcha.
And it's the woodsman that like bumps into him and
kind of turns him a little bit. This cat.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder.
Who's that guy?
They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Ow.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else?
And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else?
Yeah.
They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home.
Except Lily.
Holly refused to let me see where she lived. So I left her and Grendel back at her bar.
Oh no,
A dose
Holly
of
survived.
Juniper and Springwater.
Okay. That's pretty good.
They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine.
Did you
Just
see that
remember
you left
what
her
I
with
said.
Juniper and
The stitches
Springwater?
won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
I'll try.
And eat more chicken.
Try to.
All right then. Very good.
Is he a cow secretly? Eat more chicken? He
Yeah.
just said the...
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the game with my shirt off.
Hubba hubba.
It's that little bit of tidy whities poking out over the top of his...
She looks a little uncomfortable by
So,
his nakedness.
to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover
See her
his
looking.
room at the open arm, and he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Any other leads?
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if
Get
Crane
paid
sent
by
them. I don't
someone.
know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to
don't
him. I
personally.
get it, but do you
I'm not
really
sure.
think he killed those women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make
He's
sense.
too much of a wimpy
He's-
creep.
He was a conniver, a
Yeah.
coward, a liar. I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
Oh.
But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it
Feel
did.
bad for Holly.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you,
Sure.
but after tonight,
Sure.
it's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know,
Why bring this up?
stop pretending.
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Oh.
Guys?
Oh yeah, that's like what a guy would say.
We have a
You're like,
problem.
What is
Why are
it?
you
I
nagging
can't
me about
finish the
this?
mirror. It's missing a piece.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Crane must have taken
Yes, it's not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Really?
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
How long
We
will the mirror
can't
take?
depend on the mirror.
Alright. How long will it take for the mirror to reform?
Well, it could take days.
Or months or years. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this
I know what the hard
ourselves.
way is.
I know
Never
that.
mind that. Come help me look.
Hey, why don't you listen to what he says?
It's like damn green monkeys. Not tired of listening to damn green monkeys.
Maybe
So,
go talk to him. Can
oh
you?
well, yeah. So I was thinking before, it was just kind of funny how like he was changing behind a screen, and like in movies usually it's a woman changing
Right.
behind a screen. I just thought it was kind of cute.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
See anything else?
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
It's not your fault.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, alright?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Exit, I guess.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do
So yeah, I think if you say all the things, like you'll give them a complex or something, their attitudes towards you will change slightly, whether you're nice to them or not. So he picked up the magic lamp and slammed it into the mirror. Looking for clues.
The weird guy's still hanging there.
Oh yeah. Slowly rotating. So it didn't look like there's anything at all to interact.
Is there a bird or something under there? Can you like take that off? Probably not, huh?
No, can't. That's interesting. I hadn't really thought before what that was about. If it was like a weird lamp or something. Okay, baby, don't unplug a thing like you did earlier.
Cats.
Yeah.
What are the letters? Oh, look at that. 207.
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
Blood and flowers?
Need
Blood
to
and
know.
flowers, I guess.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside.
So about that.
There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Creep City.
You couldn't have known.
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have.
That time
Come
I
on,
caught
let's
him
keep
with his
looking.
hand in his pants. Yeah. Mr. Crane, you say you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out the room as it is. I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad. See, I switched into Australian there, and he's more Cockney. I think I went full New Zealand or something there. Another letter. You can read, Boy Blue.
Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask, again, that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what this means, but I assume that's something gross, and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue.
Wow, that must be like a shitty job. You're like the landlord for all the. You have to like
Well, it doesn't really sound like he was doing anything. If he was a good landlord, he would be good.
I don't think he was a good landlord. Ichabod Crane, are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Wayland Smith. So that's interesting.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
So the farm is someplace out in the country, I guess in upstate New York, where the animals who can't afford to look like humans
he was saying
live.
something about that to Toad in the beginning about get your glamour, or you're gonna have to go to the farm.
So the farm, and apparently the farm isn't
sucks.
very nice. Yeah. We could kind of like break it open.
Let's take a gander.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
You're so
I'm
literal.
hungover. I'm sorry.
I'm hungover, I'm
He
sorry.
set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert?
Get out, Bluebeard.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look,
Maybe it's you,
this
Bluebeard.
just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Buffkin.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position
What do you know about
to turn
Crane?
away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary! He's the sheriff! And none of you were chosen to run this office! Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
Tell me where to look.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down.
I can always do both.
That has to be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway.
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
I don't even want to
just stay out of it, alright?
Yeah, I don't either.
You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
So I think not Dee's office, like Snow was saying, don't go there. I don't remember what I did.
I guess I'd go to Crane's apartment. I don't know.
And so if we go to Crane's apartment, then Bluebeard, I think,
to
is
Dee's
going to go
office?
to Dee's office. And if we go to Holly's bar, Bluebeard will go to Crane's apartment. You know.
So, well, maybe Holly's bar because, like Snow said, she's maybe got some
lead on where to find the witch.
Right, whereas Crane's apartment is probably
right. I think I agree, and I don't remember what I did the first time. I think maybe I went to
The
Dee's
witch's
office.
identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.
Derp.
So I think we're going to stop this episode right here. It's at 33 minutes, and I'll just be able to pause it, and we can pick it up next time. So thanks for joining us. Be sure to watch the next episode of
the Trip Trap Bar
of Wolf Among Us. Thank you.
Bye.